welcome. Or for some athletes, welcome back to the Verizon New York City Triathlon. We can't wait to host you in the Big Apple for this iconic event on July 11th. It's been a minute since we've seen our triathletes take on the concrete jungle, and I know I speak for everyone when I say it's about time. We work very closely with the City of New York and local health officials to ensure all public health and safety protocols are observed, resulting in what we know will be a safe and enjoyable event for everyone. A few things will look different in 2021, so it's imperative that you familiarize yourself with all race weekend proceedings utilizing the resource we provided, including this video, and especially the athlete guide that'll be emailed to you and available for download at www.nyctry.com. These resources will provide insights and instruction about the race rules, the course, and the conditions that can be critical for your race day success. Starting from the top, there are a few general rules to remember. Let's start with the mandatory COVID safety protocols. The athlete field size was reduced this year to create an environment where physical distancing may be better upheld. Regardless, participants are expected to maintain 6 feet of physical distance at all times except when it's not physically possible, like during the swim, at which time masks covering the mouth and nose will be required.
Athletes are required to wear face coverings at these times: Saturday, packet pickup; Saturday, bike check-in; transition area, pre-race and during race; prior to the start, up until your entry into the water; upon your exit from the water; and upon crossing the finish line. We will provide disposable masks in each of these areas. Otherwise, masks are encouraged but not required on course during the bike and running portions of the race.
With regards to hygiene, hand washing, and sanitizing stations can be found near restrooms throughout the event area. Regular cleaning and disinfection of highly touched surfaces will be conducted, and our water stations are a no-touch zone.
Athletes are highly encouraged to bring their own reusable bottles that may be refilled at any of our touchless refilling stations. Bottle refill stations will be available within transition and also at swim start. Help yourself and others stay safe and help the earth stay green. Things to remember: there is no bottle exchange on the bike course, so come prepared with 2 full bottles of water to affix to your bike. The run course will not have paper cups. Each athlete will receive a reusable HydroPack collapsible cup in their goodie bag to use on the run course. Aid stations on course will be supplied with no-touch water refill and Gatorade dispensers. All on-site food will be prepackaged and individually wrapped.
Now let's talk Tri rules. What's the first rule about the NYC Tri? You read the rules. What's the second rule about NYC Tri? You read the rules. In 2018, we revamped our race rules, which may be found in entirety on our website. Please be sure to review the entire rule document or video prior to race day to prevent behavior that could lead to penalization or disqualification, and nobody wants that.
One notable change centers on proper helmet usage. Helmets must comply with safety requirements and now must be worn with the chin strap secured at all times when in contact with your bike. This includes when you are running with it to the mount and dismount zones.
To ensure your safety, there'll be roving medical support and EMS along the swim, bike, and run courses, along with medical support at each aid station. Should you experience any medical issues, please notify the nearest race official or aid station team members who will be dispatched the appropriate medical attention. Be sure to hydrate. It's summer, it's NYC. Heat is expected. The race will utilize a color-coded event alert system, an EAS, to communicate the race conditions due to weather-related, environmental, or other man-made situations.
Participants will notice color-coded flags throughout the race. Updates will be communicated via PA announcements, social media, and on our website. In the event of lightning, immediately seek shelter under a permanent structure.
Now that we've covered the basics, let's talk about the start of your weekend, packet pickup. Unlike previous years, when located in our host hotel, packet pickup will take place outdoors this year.
There'll be no Friday packet pickup. For your convenience and safety, packet pickup will take place at Riverside Park on the baseball fields at 103rd Street on Saturday, July 10th, only from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. All athletes must check their bike into transition on Saturday. No packet pickup or bike check-in will be permitted on race morning. At packet pickup on Saturday, you'll receive race numbers, participant wristband, timing chip, t-shirt, and other race essentials. All athletes are assigned a color based on division, age, and sex. All race materials that you receive will be in your assigned color. Pay attention to this color. This will determine what times you're able to access certain areas on race day. From there, you'll proceed to bike check-in. At Riverside Park on the soccer fields at 101st Street, just south of the packet pickup site. You must be wearing your wristband and have your bike number affixed to your bike prior to entering the transition area. Once inside transition, you'll find the bike rack corresponding to your race number and rack your bike in your designated space. Please be courteous to those near you and contain your transition items in your gear bag within your own space.
Security will be on site in transition overnight. Athletes are encouraged to leave all of their belongings in their transition bag underneath their rack bike on Saturday. Remember, you must wear a facial covering that covers your nose and mouth at all times within transition. Now it's made it to race morning. Finally, what you've been waiting for, race day, July 11th, 2021. Please keep in mind that transition will be open for a brief time period prior to race start. Please note your division access time. Make any final adjustments, and then head to Swim Start at 81st Street. Know your start time. Start waves are designated by the color of your swim cap received at packet pickup. Do not exchange caps with any other participants. Caps are uniquely issued to each participant based on their division. Cap colors are repeated, so be sure to check the swim wave chart and your race packet for your specific assigned start time. We'll be covering this in just a moment. But now we talk about the course. Complete details, including maps, can be found in the athlete guide. Review each leg carefully. There are a few key course points we'd like to highlight. Let's start with the swim course. For the first time ever, athletes will swim south to the north. At the time of our event, the Hudson River will be flowing north, so athletes will be swimming with the current as always. This makes for a fast one, so get ready for a new PR. Wetsuits. This question always comes up. Competitive athletes may wear wetsuits up to and including 78.0 degrees. Recreational athletes may wear wetsuits up to and including 83.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Warm-up swims are prohibited. Diving is prohibited. Quite simply, given the tide and the location of the start, it is too shallow to dive or to jump in. Athletes will sit on the barge and scoot off to start the swim. The swim start is located at 81st Street in Riverside Park, approximately 1 mile by foot from transition. The upper level will be the home of our race morning amenities, including athlete baggage, bottle refill, toilets, and open water swim advisors. Corral staging for the swim start will be on the lower level closest to the water. Corral staging will open as early as 5:30 a.m. Refer to the swim wave start assignment chart on our website and in the athlete guide to determine your approximate start time. We'll be doing a social distance time trial start. The first wave will go in the water at 7:30 a.m. Note on the swim start schedule chart that other than those times indicated in black, all other times are approximates. Better to be early. If you miss your wave, line up with the following wave. For instance, if you're in group red and all the group red waves have already gone and entered the water, enter with the next wave. We'll have a ton of swim safety personnel and assets on the water. If you run into trouble, you can grab hold of one of these assets to catch your breath. This is allowed as long as you do not use the device to propel yourself forward. Please refer to the rulebook for full information on protocol that you must abide by for the swim course. All athletes must have completed the swim and be out of the water by 9:40 a.m. Gear brought to the swim start must be placed in a race-issued plastic bag and dropped at the baggage truck near the upper level of swim start. You'll receive a numbered label within your race packet. Please make sure to affix this to your swim start bag before leaving the house. This gear will then be transported to the finish line. Showers will not be available upon swim exit, so make sure you keep an extra bottle of water in transition to wash off your face and your feet before heading out on the bike.
The 40K bike course utilizes the traffic-free Hudson Parkway, heading north into the Bronx and back. Prepare for some hills, as the total elevation gain is 1,500 feet. There is a no passing zone when heading north on the park path to 105th Street. There's a period on the highway from 96th Street to 101st where there are 3 lanes of traffic: bikes southbound, northbound, and runners southbound. Please stay within your lane and limit passing. Please take the U-turn slowly. Also note the cutoff times for the bike course.
Please refer to the rule book for full information on drafting, passing, blocking, and other rules that you must abide by on the bike course. Trek bicycle mechanics will be available in transition for basic support. They'll also be out on the bike course with 4 roving mechanics, but it is a big course, so athletes should be prepared to fix their own flats by pulling off to the side of the road. Do not block the middle lanes for repairs.
The run spans a traffic-free 96th Street, then takes the southern 5-mile loop of Central Park in a counterclockwise direction. A total of 5 aid stations will be available on the course at miles 0.9, 1.9, 2.9, 3.5, and 5.2. All aid stations will be supplied with touchless water and Gatorade Endurance refill dispensers. Be sure to bring your reusable HydroPack collapsible cup provided in your athlete bag, or bring your own reusable bottle to utilize on the run course. Spray zones will be located at approximately mile 2.5 and 3.2. The finish line will be open until the last finisher is expected at 3 p.m.
No matter where you are on the swim, bike, or run course, these rules always apply. No headphones, no littering, and be courteous. Now you've made it to the finish line. As a reminder, upon crossing the finish line, you'll be asked to wear a mask. Disposable masks will be made available. To prevent congestion, please promptly make your way down the finish chute, where you'll find the following. First, your finisher medal. There are 2 separate medals and therefore 2 separate distribution areas, one for international distance finishers and another for bike and run finishers. Make sure you proceed to the correct area for your medal and be ready to show your bib to the volunteers assisting with distribution. You'll also find cooling towels, grab-and-go water and Gatorade, your chip return area, and then pre-bagged post-race food that you can grab and go on your way out of the chute. Remember, no friends or family are allowed on the course, and this includes the finish chute. Event staff may disqualify any athlete that does not comply. But now you've finished. You've done something amazing. Congratulations. Now what? Well, due to public health and safety protocols, we'll not be hosting the Finish Festival as we have in previous years. There'll be no live entertainment, and group gatherings are discouraged. However, prior to leaving the finish area to retrieve your bike from transition, athletes will have the opportunity to visit some of our sponsors and vendors offering deals and samples, as well as a couple of selfie stations. There'll be a finisher photo op at the Naumburg Bandshell, courtesy of Marathon Photos. Results can be checked online via your cell phone. Signage will be placed around the finish area with QR codes that will take you directly to the results page, which will be updated regularly between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. To uphold our health and safety protocols, awards will be mailed to the top performing athletes in each division and age group within 6 weeks post-race. A list of the divisions can be viewed on our website. Before going home to celebrate your accomplishment, don't forget to pick up your bike. Yes, that's happened before.
Transition will only be open between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. for pickup. All bikes and equipment must be picked up from transition between these hours of 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. on race day. No one will be allowed into transition prior to 1 p.m. Athletes must present their numbered wristband to pick up his or her equipment and bike. Your wristbands are required for entrance into transition. No one else is allowed to pick up your bike or equipment for you, and no one else is permitted to enter transition with you. An athlete's wristband will be cut off once his or her bike and equipment is collected, at which point the athlete will not be able to re-enter into transition.
Well, folks, that's the gist of it. As mentioned, we ask that all athletes review the athlete guide and rule book in entirety in order to be fully prepared for race day. Our team has put together these resources so that you may have a smooth and successful race with us. Lifetime prides itself in delivering unforgettable experiences, and we can't wait to welcome you to the Big Apple soon. I'll see you in the Hudson.